Both of us during the campaign promised change in Washington. In fact, 8 times you said that negotiations on health care reform would be conducted with the C-SPAN cameras. I'm glad more than a year later that they are here. Unfortunately, this product was not produced in that fashion. It was produced behind closed doors. It was produced with unsavory, I say that with respect, deal making.
Let me just make this point, John, because we're not campaigning anymore. The election's over.
I'm reminded of that every day. Could I just say, Mr. President, American people care about what we did and how we did it. And I think we ought, and it's a subject that I think we should discuss. Thank you.
They absolutely do care about it, John.
All right, so you just heard a clip from the bipartisan health care debate. President Obama, leaders of the Democratic Party, like Harry Reid, leaders of the Republican Party, like John McCain, John Boehner, amongst others, were at the healthcare summit. And let me tell you that I did not see the whole summit, but I wanted to make a comment on the entire, something I heard. First of all, the Democrats took up the majority of the speaking time, which is to be expected because the administration is a Democratic administration. But something really is wrong when you have Senator John McCain saying that the American people are not happy about the backroom deals that have taken place to get the health care bill shoved through Congress. And then the President of the United States says the election's over. I think that's disappointing because, let me tell you, Senator McCain showed leadership, President Obama showed arrogance. That's number one. Number two, I think that the Democrats have to recognize at some point, and they still haven't, that the American people do not like their health care bill. The American people spoke on Election Day 2008 for change. Nonetheless, they also spoke in Massachusetts for change as well, and part of that was because perhaps the main issue was health care, because the voters of Massachusetts are happy with the health care they presently have, and they'd probably be a lot happier if the federal government modeled that plan, or maybe if the states made decisions. I don't know what the people of Massachusetts are thinking. I know that any plan should probably be modeled under the Massachusetts plan, plus have medical malpractice reform and allow people to buy health care across state lines, and include some tax credits. Now, the president believes that his plan is the right plan for the country. I think he's showing arrogance. I think he's showing naivete, and I don't think he really understands the issue at large. I think that he needs to, I think the Massachusetts plan, let me just remind you, the Massachusetts plan was a bipartisan plan. It had certain aspects of it were supported by the Democratic Party, some by Governor Mitt Romney and the Republican Party. Let me just remind you that at the signing ceremony, the late Senator Ted Kennedy appeared. Ted Kennedy obviously championed the Massachusetts health care reform bill back in 2006 when it's been implemented. And Massachusetts now has a very low percentage of people who don't have health care. Now, that's for another video, but the main thing I'd like to focus on is this administration's not only their arrogance towards Senator McCain today, but also the hypocrisy. Let's remember that Obama said to McCain that the election's over. Senator McCain has now moved on. He is running for re-election in Arizona. But the President of the United States, it's his advisors that are already planning the 2012 campaign. Now, I'm not criticizing him for this, but to say that the other campaign's over, yet to be planning your own campaign, I think is hypocritical. I wish that this debate was useful in some ways, but I think it was also used for, trust me, it was also used for propaganda purposes.